Yeah, we just got off of 90 on Station Road 430, and we took it right here on Hannon, Old Hannon Road, which turns right up here. We turn right into Hannon, so we'll make it right up here on the regular Hannon Road. And then, but I wanted to get the pictures of the fall leaves on the trees and the ride in from this, because from this road, if you look, well, right now you can see the far distance, that's Lake Erie, that blue out there, and going down this road you can see it really good too. And we're gonna, that's why I'm making the video. We're gonna go down Hannon Road, the fall leaves for everybody to enjoy. Oh, look at that. That's really pretty coming up here. The sun's hitting it just right. There's not much sun today, but right now, if I get there in time, you can start to see how it's brightening up on them leaves. That's what everybody loves to see. And the sun's just peeking right through the clouds at the right time right now. That's why that particular trees right there are all lit up. Slow down. But just before fall, there'll be all little stands all over the place. People selling tomatoes and fresh vegetables, corn. Not in a hurry. I'm taking you down this road. Pretty soon you'll see Lake Erie as soon as we come around this other corner. The only problem with these little roads is if somebody ain't paying attention, you could bite it. Just before I started this video, I was pulled off the side of the road, got it all set up. Didn't try to do it while I was driving. Here's Lake Erie. Look way out there. See it? At the top of your screen. Or actually in the middle. Oh, this hill. Oh. It almost looks like you're driving off a cliff. Isn't that pretty? Look way out there at them trees. See, it's lit up down there by the lake shore. Now it's going to darken up again. I got some rocks the other day on Hannon. Well, I'll come down here to Hannon now. I'm on Hannon right now, actually. But as I drive by, I'll see if this guy's available. I could have bypassed. Well, Hannon's not too far from Perkins. I'll just go straight down here. Right now we're taking Kimberly over to Perkins. Oh yeah, the red one right there. Oh, look at that. It's pretty. Ridge Parkway. Wow. God. I went across that the other day, the first time ever. That was pretty nice. Went over to Salzman, Ridge Parkway. Oh, there. Look at that sun. Come on, son. Brighten it up for everybody. There's a couple yards Kimberly wanted to get pictures of for our daughter. She loves Halloween, and these people up here really do up their yards. I'll get the FedEx truck. Just brake it a little bit. I don't know if I'm gonna meet that guy on the left side. Yeah, I guess I will. He ain't going that fast. Watch out for the FedEx guy. We're in the other lane. Head on right now. Alright. keep this on until I get to Perkins. It's right up here. And right here is 1961 Hannon, where I got the rocks. He picked them up at Shades Beach and different parks. He's going to be moving. I'll say it the nice way. And he wants to get rid of all his rocks. So I said, all right, I'm here to get some. Because usually me and Kimberly had to go find them. But this time I was like, just going to do it right there. Rocks from him this year. We always bring some rocks from Pennsylvania down to Florida. I ain't gonna make you wait for this light, so I'm gonna pause you. Got us a green light. There we go. Nobody's running it, so we're good. All right, get you up here, drop you off. This is Route 20, headed toward Erie, where some people call it, well, it's called Buffalo Road also. Wall bridge right there. The 70s and 80s, down here on Buffalo Road, my family ran the Clark gas station. My dad was a dealer, franchised it from Clark. Paid him a half cent a gallon, I think, until it went up to a penny. Dollar General. Y'all need anything from the Dollar General? It's right there on the left. It's every 2 miles, I heard, or 7. When we come up through the mountains, it seems like every 2 miles, don't you? Here's where most of my family does all their shopping, right here. You got everything down this road. Aldi's, McDonald's. Used to be Kmart on the left. Where you used to get the blue light special right there at the Kmart. Where the hell is it? They tore the whole plaza down? Holy Toledo. I didn't even realize it.
They're going to build housing for the illegals.
I can't believe it. Just first time I looked past that, I didn't realize that whole plaza's gone. Holy moly. I remember sitting in the back and we used to get a cup of coffee. I think back then my mom smoked, and they'd have a cigarette in the back of Kmart and smoke their cigarette and talk to their friends in the little dining area. Because my mom didn't like to butter cigarette on the floor like everybody else. People used to walk through Kmart and throw them on the floors. Come on. Remember back in the day? Yeah.
I didn't live here.
No, that's just the way Kmart was back then. You were here in the 70s. You didn't leave right away. Oh, there's Perkins. What am I doing in this lane? Holy Toledo. See if they got lanes. Well, let him go first. I'll get over there. I actually should wait till I change it. Get out of that. There, I made it. Oh, had to do a little maneuvering. All right, there's a KK's here. All right, you don't forget.
Okay.
All right, I love you. You have a good day. All right. Dropped her off. She's over there visiting her friends, Kathy and the other Kathy, and her name's Kimberly. So I call them the Threekas. Because it's Kathy. Wait, 2 Kathys and a Kimberly. So they're the Threekas. All right. I heard my nephew works there at the Arby's. I didn't get to see him on this trip up here. You guys have Giant Eagle where you're at? We got a Giant Eagle. That's a grocery store. We used to go bowling here at the Eastway Lanes back when I was a child. And I haven't gone there in a while. Yeah. That old AZ to the left. Gotta get the left lane here if I want to go I want to go west. We're headed west on Buffalo. Is that true? Yes. West. West on Buffalo Road. And you can't cut up this way right here, Riverside Ave. I might do that. Yeah, I'm going to run up Riverside Ave. I'm going to miss Buffalo Road. And to show you, I'm going to run down this over to what used to be Edison Park. That's where I'm going to take you. I don't know if you guys been to the park lately, but it's pretty neat. I don't know how much memory I got on this phone, but I'm gonna go ahead and try to do this. I know I got to delete some stuff because I've been taking pictures and doing a lot of video, trying to get this YouTube thing going. Some people like to just go out for a car ride, and that's what I'm doing with you guys. Showing you some fall leaves, and that is better than I put up another video where it's raining like crazy, and this is definitely going to look a lot better than that because that rainy highway trip is just okay. Here's Edison Avenue. Okay, so this would be proper. I mean, correct, I should say. Anyway, I'm going to make it left here. And this used to be called Edison Park when I was a kid. And now it's called Emery Red Hinkler Park. And my wife, she said something, maybe I'm wrong, but I could have swore she said he had something to do with the fire department. Anyway, so they named it after him. Isn't this pretty? And now we're going to drive down. This is the crazy part. Watch how we had to drive down this hill. Get in here. Oh my goodness. Isn't that something? I'm gonna take you to my favorite spot, and then we'll be out of here. I'm gonna pause you. I'm gonna park you over here for a second. Hopefully this is a parking spot. I don't get the police department, a fine officer to come down here and not know what I'm doing. But I'm gonna pause you right here, and I'm gonna take you to my favorite spot on the park. Here we go. Well, I haven't got to my favorite part of the park, but right over there's a pavilion, and they have places where you can cook up some hot dogs and hamburgers and get your family and friends there. They changed the swings. We used to have swings right there that had I don't know if you ever seen them where they had two bars for your hands, and you could get them swings to go almost up to do a loop-de-loop. They changed these. These are kid friendly. We used to have the witch's hat right over here, and then over there we had the round. Well, I don't even know what you call it anymore. You get on it and you go around and around, and then your friends would get going so fast that you're about to fling off. And then right here we had like a 30 foot, I want to say it's 30 foot stainless steel sliding board. It was there for years, and back then you know, that's what do they say, tuition, or if you didn't make it, you weren't made to make it. So I don't know if that's true, but that's what they said back then, or we say now, or as older folks. Now kids are running around, helmets on, bubble wrapped. So if they weren't made to make it, somehow they make it, and it's going to get worse. You hear it? Do you hear what I like? You can see the houses now. The leaves are starting to fall right there. But normally you don't see the houses on the other side of this river. This river is, I'm pretty sure it's part of the gorge up north of here, Wintergreen Gorge. You hear it? It's getting it must be a lot of water in there today. You know, it's been raining, so yeah. I'm bouncing you all over the place. I'm sorry. Look at one of them fancy things. Oh my goodness, look at that water. I don't know. Oh, they got a tree in there too. Hope this ain't undermined or will be in the water. But normally, if it wasn't for the rain, normally you can, oh, look how it's, I never noticed how it, see underneath the water there? I don't know if you guys can see that. How it's the rock. That's all rock. See that over there? That's all rock. And the water is actually sanding it and making it real smooth underneath there. Because if it wasn't for the rain, you could walk in this area. Different spots. And you walk up this whole thing. And we used to, and then we'd have little deep spots where you could go swimming. You weren't supposed to, but we did. And then, because the water's cool, and then in the summer it's hot. But we would get in there and enjoy ourselves as children. All right, I'm gonna pause you. I'm gonna bring you up a little higher up the river here, or yeah, stream, and show you that. All right, you'll see. I might have to bring this video to an end here pretty soon. I'm getting pretty long, but you'll see right here what I was talking about. See, we'd all go down to that through here. I don't know if I can. I don't want to be on my butt. You see, this is where no, I wouldn't get it from here, but see how the rocks are everywhere? Now, it depends how soft this is, if I'm going to go all the way down here. Now, hopefully we can see around the corner. I'm doing pretty good. Oh, that was a little slip. Gotta be careful. Well, if I fall, I'll be on video, right? All right, I made it. There's one part of that way down that way. Yeah. If it wasn't for the water, right up there is really pretty. And you can walk up through here if it wasn't for the rain. It's beautiful up that way. When we were kids, we swore we saw a water moccasin. I know somebody screamed it. We all ran. We all got out of the water. I don't know. I never seen it, but everybody swore it was there. So we were gone. There's your view. I can't get out there. Hope you enjoy that. And then we got to go back out of here. And this really is up there. All right. I mean, it ain't a mountain, but it's a climb, and it's slippery. All right. And these are the same power lines that go up through the gorge. So if you see them, they go just keep going. You can almost follow this, but you'd be going through some rough terrain. All right. Well, look at all the trees, how they're all leaning over. And this, I don't know if we ever climbed down through here. I can't remember. It looks like they put out fire. I mean, they have like a little fire pit. Looks like somebody's drinking. There's a soda. Could be a Bragg's. Could be just some root beer. You're not supposed to be. I don't think this is like a city park. I don't know. I know state parks. A lot of them don't like you to drink. See, I think this was a. Well, I'm trying to see. As kids, we used to climb crazy spots to get down there. I don't know if that's one of them or not. We might have went up there is real pretty too. And if you get up that way, nobody knows you're up this way. So, all right, well, we're gonna get back in the car. Oh yeah, you guys, hold on. See the way they built this grill? This thing has been here for years. I mean, you can see they've done some repairs to it. But this little fella has been here for years. There's a lot of little kids. They fill up the middle here. Well, it looks like it's been a while since they did it. They used to fill that up with charcoal. They had these here for air to get through. And you can smell, I mean, we didn't come, when I'd come here, there'd be like, I don't know, some company having a party there. And you'd be out here playing as a kid. You weren't a part of this. You were starving. You could smell that good food. People laughing. And you're hungry. Anyway, that was the old days there. I remember that. Oh, that food smelled so good, and you didn't get a bite. Oh, you're just hoping somebody say, "Hey, you kids over there, come over here and get some hot dogs." But no, that never happened. All right. All right, we're pulling out. We're going to go out. We're going to leave here and go back out. You don't come out here when it's snowing, but you'll never get out of here. This thing will be full of snow. You come over here with a sled. That used to be fun. Come down these hills. I don't know if they let kids do that anymore unless they're bubble wrapped, but we used to fly down these hills on sleds. But they didn't have them big blue blocks everywhere either. So, here's a baseball field over here to the right. Another pavilion you probably seen as I was coming. Now we got to climb back out of here again. You better have a good transmission. You better hope your engine don't stall. We're climbing out. Almost out of here. Here we go. This should be Edison. I mean, this should be Fremont. Yeah, it's Fremont in Wesleyville. And then as you go through here, it turns into Fairmont in my hometown, Erie. So yeah, we're running through my neighborhood when I was a kid. I'd go back and do it again. I swear I would. A lot of people say, I don't want to be a kid or whatever. I've went through all that. But I don't know. I used to be a top salesman in my school. I mean different schools. Whatever they were selling. One time in the fall we sold candles and sconces, and I was a top seller in that. I used to go house to house, and I'd put on my own little presentation, and these women, mostly women, they would sign up, and I'd get their orders, and I'd come back later. But I mean, I was a salesman. I'm telling you, I sold that. I sold magazines. I sold a lot of stuff back then, and it was fun. I might break this up into 2 parts, because I don't know if you guys can sit through almost an hour. I mean, no, it's gonna be about 30 minutes time I get done with it, but that's a pretty long video. And I don't have commercials. Well, I don't have commercials. And anyway, my aunt right here in this corner, my aunt, what was her name? Shirley. Aunt Shirley. That was Uncle Wayne's first wife, I think. And she lived right where that empty lot is, and there was this old cinder block house that was there. It's kind of odd looking. Right there to the right, it used to be Wesleyville Elementary School. And Gina went there for a little bit. Kimberly went there. I think all her family went there for elementary. And now they turned it into a elderly apartment building or something like that, I believe. And anyway, all these houses. I bet you I've been to every door in this neighborhood. And I'm going to keep going. I'm telling you, I went up and down every block. We're about to drive over to my house. And like Kimberly's friend lives up the street here on Union. We still go there. She still lives there. Well, that's where she's over at Perkins right now. But she lives up Union Street. This is Eastern, I think. I'm not sure. I think this next one is Union. And Catcher Bones, that was and if you're watching this and you know this area, you know what I'm talking about. Catcher Bones was right down the street on the right hand side from Union. And that's where we get all our hobby stuff. Little airplanes, rocket motors, you name it. He had it. Boy, he must have been a little kid at heart, because he had all the stuff we wanted. All right, this Bird Drive, and Miss Kane lived right up this street on the right hand side up here. And there's a little church on the left. I think we went there a couple times. I don't know if you can see. There it is. Kind of a weird building. See that right there on the left? It's kind of tan. That's a church. You can see the sign out front now. And me and this truck, I'm going to barely fit through here. Hope and faith they call it now. There's something else back then. And they're not going to know what I'm doing. I'm going to go ahead and pull in this lot, this yard. And this is where that tree right there, I used to climb, right there. It says rise and shine. I'm going to pull in this lot real quick for a second. That's Miss Kane's house. And I'm going to act like I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to back. Oh, this ain't it. I'm going to back out. I'm out of here. But this was Miss Kane's house. And Miss Kane, I must have been like her little child. She would set up like a little dinner date with me and have me come over. I used to mow her grass too, but she'd have me come over and she could make me a little salad. I could smell like cucumbers in the kitchen and lettuce and all that stuff. Right here on the right was a girl named Kate, lived in there. And I mean, I was only, 8, so we were like, we weren't nothing really. Anyway, but I remember going to the house and wearing some really nice clothes and some cologne. And it was, I don't know what I was doing, but I was 8 years old. I just had a crush on her, I guess. Yeah, I remember that. It's kind of weird that I can go all the way back to when I was 8, walking up that street, my heart going pitter-patter, going crazy. I was going to go by Kate's house. She wasn't even home. But anyway. Okay, I'm going to go up Groveland, make a right, and come back down. Then we'll drive by my house I grew up in. Evelyn Ellis. Well, I shouldn't say her last. Well, I don't know where she is. But anyway, she lived up here too. She was a friend of mine in grade school. See, grade school, all the kids lived around the same area. And then when you got junior high, everybody was spread out. So I kind of remember more kids in grade school than I do in upper schools because of all that. That might have been her house right there. Can't remember. She sat beside me in 6th grade, 5th grade. Mr. Salaney's. Yeah, that was her name. His name was Mr. Salaney, the math teacher, the crazy guy. Almost give you a heart attack. If you missed your multiplication answers, he made you do them 10 times each. So if you missed them, and then what he would do is he let you fix it during recess. And as soon as you got done, you go out to recess. And if you missed a lot, you didn't get no recess. Everybody's out playing, you stuck there doing all that crap. Which was pretty good. I know my multiplication pretty good now. I still remember them. I'm afraid to get my hand slapped with a ruler. Okay, this is Glendale. This is where I grew up. This is it. The house up here on the left that's yellow, that was my house, my mom and dad's house right there. It's 26, I ain't gonna say, well, if I turn the camera. But the yellow house right there, I'm gonna pause this. Yeah, that house right there, that's where I grew up. Did 18 years there, like prison sentence, just kidding. And it does have a gate all the way to the front. I could name every one of these houses, who the surnames. That was the Andersons. I could have done that to everybody else. I ran into his his VW. He had parked in the front yard one time. Front of his house in the road. And and there was my other friend lived in that house right there. And then I had some not so nice friends. I'm gonna put you back in the clip here. There's some people out doing what I used to do right there. Oh, I know what they're doing. I bet you I know what they're doing. Okay, we're coming down down to Fairmont. Video's almost over. And we're going to drive across, go down the way. We're going to go down here to the stop sign. We're going to cut across. I'm going to hit the last two spots. All right, we're going to shoot across this. I'm just kind of speeding up a little bit. On the right is Jessica's funeral home. And a lot of my family has been taking care of there. But Halloween, they gave out full-size candy bars. I mean big candy bars. If you are brave enough to go to the funeral home to get your trick-or-treat, you got a big old candy bar. Come on. I'm not going to get stuck behind a bunch of traffic. I didn't want to get you. This is Buffalo Road again. That's St. James. That's where they used to have the festival. And they put up carnival rides there. And this lot to the right behind this billboard, right on the other side of that truck, that used to be Twin Kiss. Twin Kiss right there. And that's where they used to buy ice cream. Down this street was A.O. Smith. I'm going to pull in this lot real quick and do a spin around. Because this used to be our gas station right here. And all the pumps are gone. They ripped everything out. I guess it's a car lot now. Lake Erie car lot. Looks pretty beat up. And I ain't buying no cars from them. I don't even know where to get the cars. If they get them from here, I wouldn't do it. Because these guys would be pretty ate up. Oh, is that our road sign? No, ours. It is a gas station sign. I guess it could have. Part of that's our sign, I bet you. But we used to have a big round Clark light display up there with light bulbs all the way around it. I think there's like 50 on one side, 50 on the other. And my dad used to have flowers in there around the curbs. It was the prettiest gas station. He used to try to get best looking gas station award every year. He tried. But I'm not saying he got it every year. I think he got it like once or twice. Because he manicured the yard. He had flowers everywhere. You pull it in, you got full service. And we're coming up on, this is Wagner, we're coming up on my sister's house. And I'm going to pick her up. Yeah, see how the roads are? This stuff up here will kill you. Alright. I'm going to pause it here and pick up my sister and see you guys later. You guys have a good one.